And that fight may not be happening. You see what I'm saying? That fight may not be happening. Why is this fight all of a sudden not happening when they put it on out there and they promote it, etc.? Well, think about this. Think about this. Put this in question. A lot of people don't know. Andrade offered Chris Eubank Jr. over $1 million to fight. That got swept under the rug. A lot of people didn't talk about that. I didn't even talk about that because I thought it was bullshit because I thought Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. was happening. But now all of a sudden, Conor Benn is saying Eubank Jr. is not signing a contract. Why? Apparently, there's a rehydration clause that Eubank Jr. isn't happy with. They're basically saying that Conor Benn wants to be at a certain weight, or he wants Chris Eubank Jr. basically to be at a certain weight after the weigh-in, going into the ring, and they're not going to allow him to be heavier than a certain weight. Chris Eubank Jr. is like, I'm not really fucking with that. So now all of a sudden, this Demetrius Andrade versus Chris Eubank Jr. fight seems like it's making more sense. Right? Anyways, I'm not going to get too far off topic because it's all about responding to the comments. You feel me? But that is the reason why I do not think this Demetrius Andrade versus Janibek Alimkhanuly, excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I think we're actually going to see Andrade versus Eubank Jr. being a possibility, and I think Conor Benn is going to move on, and I think Conor Benn is in a position right now where he wants to take a big chance, and I see him maybe fighting a guy like Virgil Ortiz Jr. next, or maybe Boots Ennis, because Boots Ennis is at the point where he wants to move up. Conor Benn's calling these guys out. I think Conor Benn's young enough. He has enough clout behind him. He has money behind him with Eddie Hearn. I think PBC would more than happy do a fight with them, split the profits with a young guy like Boots Ennis and put a name on his record. Or I think Virgil Ortiz, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions. I think that's more likely to happen. Virgil Ortiz versus Conor Benn, because Oscar De La Hoya obviously has the ties with the zone already. So I don't think Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr. is going to happen, unfortunately. It would have been a fire fight, even though I think Eubank Jr. would have won. But, anyways. Mango Juice